recording for LGN when the clients pay without us creating an invoice. So sometimes we need to create an invoice for clients to pay. Sometimes we can just tell the client to pay and then they will pay without us giving them an invoice. This video, this tutorial is for the case where we just tell the client that they have to pay, so there are no previous invoice in LGN. The first thing you want to do is get the proof of transfer. Either I can tell you that there's a transfer, or I will send you a deposit slip like this. So you can tell from here that there's 12,000 that's been deposited into the 001 account, which is the checking account. Okay. After you see that there's proof that there's a transfer, the first thing you want to do is open up this file, LGN master file, and make sure it is the latest version. Okay, usually there will be a star for the latest version. So you open up this document. I have it opened here. Then you want to make sure which account is in the transfer has been made. So in this case is the 001 account. And then you want to put this transfer in the correct tab. So this is the 001 account. If the transfer is 838, which is the savings account, then you put it in this tab. Okay. So in this case is the 001 account. So we are in this tab. You want to create a new line, 2 lines after the closing balance. So you can just ignore all this stuff. This is stuff that I've put. Just 2 lines after the closing balance. You create a new line. You put in the date. You can see here it's July 5th. Then you want to put the description of the deposit. So this deposit is from, this is a cash transfer. So right here, so cash transfer, and then you want to put the dollar amount. So in this case, it's 12,000. Don't worry about this next column. Then you want to put the category. So I will tell you what the category in this case is PT. And then the next one is the client. So in this case is Raymond Ho. And I will tell you which client it is. That's it for this file right now. Set this file aside and we will come back to this. Next step, log into MindBody Online. Then go into the Retail tab. And then type in the client. So in this case, we were Raymond Ho. Note that there is no word that says receive payment. Okay, if it says receive payment, it means that the client have had an invoice, and that's another video. So if you are receiving payment for a client without a previous invoice, then there should be no receive payment here, just like this is blank. In this case, you want to, I will tell you what the client is paying for. So in this case, he's paying for personal training session, and it's 10 personal training sessions with the head trainer, and this is actually for 12,000. So again, I will give you all this information for 12,000, and you can see that the transfer slip says 12,000, obviously. After you make sure everything's right, you click Add Item. Then you click whichever way he paid. So bank transfer or cash deposit is the same thing. We only take cash or check or account. But I'll tell you what the account is. You do need to work. If you're receiving payments, you will not use the account button. So it's either cash or check if you're receiving payments. So in this case, it's cash because it's a bank transfer. Then you click Save Print Invoice. Then this new window will come up and you'll click on Print This Invoice. Then you go to this file. So you see this file, this was the file that was just downloaded. and you want to put it in rename this file in a specific format. You start with the year, so right now it's 2016, underscore, then the sale ID, which is our invoice number, so 2340. Then you put in the category, in this case is PT, then invoice, and then the client name, which is Raymond Ho, with an underscore. Then you want to put in the date when they did the transfer. And we can see here it's again July 5th. So paid via bank transfer. You want to also put in the bank, which bank account they put into. So this is checking on 2016 July 5th. And then you want to send me this file. Okay. After you have done this file, then after you've renamed this file, then you go back into the master file. Then you can type in right here applied in MBO, because the sessions that Raymond paid for is now in MBO because we've put in this account, like we've bought those sessions for Raymond, so it's been applied in my MBO. And then you also have updated the Dropbox file, which is, so this is the Dropbox file that you will send to me, and then I will upload to Dropbox. Last step is put in here that put in here what I told you to, or the proof of transfer. So you can either say Adrian's info, or Adrian told you, or Adrian, or info via Adrian, or in this case is saw bank transfer slip. Okay, then in the next column you want to put in your initials. So in my case it will be my initials, so I'll put AL. And then save this file in a new format, in your name. So in your case, it will be whatever name you have. In my case, it would be Adrian, and then update with today's date. So it's July 6th. And then save this file, and you're going to send me this file. That's it. Thank you.